What's up, everybody? Shaheen Reed, the Rap on Wrestling podcast. We got so much to review. We just WWE has just went goddamn crazy this past few days. Worlds collide, Money in the Bank, Monday Night Raw, NXT tonight. Goddamn, so much going on. As always, the whole faction is here. Ari, I see you with that button up, boy. Spiff TV, E Will, Nick 816. I'm on location. I'm in New York City. I'm in a hotel lobby. Please bear with me. Y'all caught me in the travel time. But let's get right to it. Jey Uso is no longer the world heavyweight champion. I was on record when we went around the table and asked how long we think Jey should at least hold the belt. I said until not until SummerSlam. I said till Survivor Series.
I
Everybody else
said
had other opinions.
SummerSlam a year, shit.
I was in total shock. He fought Gunther on Monday Night Raw last night, and in the storyline, obviously he fought in the tag team match with Cody Rhodes against John Cena and Logan Paul on Saturday. He's been active. It looked like he got a little injured on Saturday when Logan Paul hit that Aseye moonsault right through the table. Broken ribs. Looked like it. He was definitely selling them hurt ribs yesterday. He was taped up. Gunther took full advantage. There was a great part in the match where Gunther kicked the dog snot.
I mean, listen, it was a good sell. Everybody's like, he stiffed him, but if you're looking at it, his knee's still turned. His knee was turned the whole time.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
great sell by Jay. Jay sold it like he gave him a receipt. You know what I'm saying? Or owed
Gunther's
him one.
professional, man. Gunther's professional. He's the ring general. We
For
know
That
he
was an
don't.
real.
A. That was an A plus sell. That was an A plus
Yeah.
sell right there.
Super, super legendary sell. But if you play it back, his knee is bent. He's not even giving him no fucking. He doesn't even touch him.
Yeah.
No, Spiff. He broke his ribs, bro. He broke his ribs with that kick.
It was a headshot.
Oh yeah, yeah, the kick.
Well, speaking of headshot, he lost. He didn't tap out, but he went to sleep. Gunther put him in a sleeper hold, put him to sleep. I wanted to see more power bombs. I thought with the hurt ribs, it might be the power bombs that ended him, but it was the sleeper hold. So Gunther definitely got his revenge from WrestleMania where he tapped out in the sleeper hold. Ari, you're the number one Jey Uso advocate here. Please excuse the people walking in the background. What did you think of the shocking title loss?
Well, clearly I didn't like it. I'm not a fan of Jay being on fruit punch cartons and cereal boxes and picking up babies on the way to the ring, and then you have him drop the belt. So I'm not a fan of it, but let's see where it goes, man. Let's see what's next up WWE sleeve. I felt good going into the match, and then I saw Jay bring out his son, and I was like, damn. Every time somebody brings out their kid, it's usually an L. For some reason they want you to lose in front of your kid. Maybe they're trying to inspire the next future star or something, but it's weird, man. It's weird, but
I mean, even losing the belt, it doesn't necessarily mean he gonna be out of the limelight. He still could get all them looks and still sell all that merch. I get, having the belt is guaranteed TV time and guaranteed they gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? But I
You think the
think,
that
Yeet's gonna
belt
still
that
have the
belt
same
generate
effect?
more dollar signs for you too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh,
So
he listen. He about to get a belt. His brother need a tag team partner, and Ron needs help in
no,
the
no,
tag
no.
team
but I mean,
division, man.
the way they shifted it's just like, what were the people saying that he's not a good enough champion? He's not a superstar.
They're just saying it went
They
stale.
talking about those promos, man.
Yeah.
He
That
he got great promos to me, man. Like he's telling the kids to
No,
wash
I
their
get it, but they were
asses,
like
they go
they were like
straight.
flustered. They were like flustered promos. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just think it's authentic, man. I don't have a problem with his promos at all, man. I think when he gets on that microphone, it's him and Cody
Nah,
to me.
yeah, I
I
never
see
said
him
like he's
both.
not good. He's good. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, like we discussed it before, you said that the way he cuts the promos is like he's real, he's emotional, he's in it. You know what I'm saying?
He's being real to us, but then
Yeah.
behind the scenes, is he really forgetting the lines? That's the debate
Yeah.
online. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That
Okay.
he's forgetting the lines, and that's where
Yeah.
the hesitation is coming from. So,
People online don't know what the hell they talking about,
I'm about
man.
to
Most
say,
hey, I
like,
agree. I
Yeah,
think
no, but
agree.
I get it. But
It's
they have a
barbershop
point.
talk. Yeah, it's
But they have a
barbershop talk.
point. They got a point though. That could be something he could not be saying. You know what I mean?
But wrestling fans complain so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just
you know what I think it went downhill from here when you saw the fans flip the way he beat Gunther. It was borderline a squash. It didn't make sense. Like it wasn't.
What, the
It
tap
was
out?
weird. Yeah, like that was weird, man. The way Gunther
that
tapped,
was
like,
revenge. That was revenge.
yeah, but it wasn't like brutal enough. I don't know. Like it was to me, it wasn't enough
I mean, yeah.
to
I
to
mean,
tap out or
the
pass
thing
I
out
mean,
about
like
it is
that.
like
I've always go ahead, Smith.
it's like them deciding that is like, yo, we don't want you to be the champion right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what it's pretty much TKO the execs is Triple H like, yo,
Yep.
you don't get to keep the belt this long.
Look at that as two ways. One is when you talk about the tap out, I was just telling Nick this the other day. I think it was Nick I was telling. Jay needs an exciting finisher. Like as a big of a star that he is, his finisher he uses the spear,
Yeah,
and the spear is not as
I don't.
good as it's not as good as
Yeah,
Roman's. It's not as good
yeah,
as Brock Breaker's. It's not as good as Goldberg's.
it's
Like he
yeah.
doesn't need to have the spear in the repertoire.
And
I
even the frog splash is like everybody got a frog splash. Everybody, you know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
has that splash, right? Right. That's what I was gonna get at. Everybody
That's
has that
that's
splash.
Superfly splash, man. No Eddie Guerrero. That's
and then Jay got
Superfly.
a
Jimmy
super kick
Snuka.
20
No, it
times
is
before
this.
that.
It is different than the Dom frog splash and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needs
Yeah.
Dom be getting there.
Yeah.
he needs a real finisher. You know what I'm saying?
He
It's
needs a
like everybody got the same move set. It's like the spear, the frog splash, the fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same.
yeah, I
Super
don't know what
kick.
it
Everybody
would
got the super
be.
kick. Like, come on, man. Like,
I don't know if he just maybe he calls Jake Roberts and gets the DDT, they turn it to the DDE or something like that. But
that's
he
fire.
needs he
That's dope.
needs exciting finisher to cause even like I was looking at the King of the Ring tournament, right? I'm like, damn, even if he goes in the King of the Ring tournament, he doesn't have that home run finisher move that's gonna be like, okay, that could get you through. Randy got through last year. He has that RKO that
Yeah.
could get you out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Gunther just gonna beat your ass down. Like you ain't got no choice but to just take the beat down. But the people with that exciting finisher is the people that could get through those type of tournaments. And I think
Yeah.
Jay, for him to be the world heavyweight champion, he that's the one thing I think he's missing. I don't have a problem with his promos. I actually like them. I think they're very passionate. I think they're very personal. But he does need a finisher. All the great champions had that great signature finisher that nobody else was doing, and Jay is
Hmm.
missing that move.
Crippler cross yeet.
He needs to
Put
ask
it
Diamond
down.
Dallas.
Hey.
He needs to ask Diamond Dallas Page. Let me get the diamond cutter.
Got
Nah, I
that
got the
though.
RKO.
No,
Nah,
that's a
hey.
jumping joint.
Nah.
That's
Talk
a
to Million
jumping
Dollar
joint.
Man. The $1 million yeet.
He be too tired, man. He might
Man.
pass out while he doing that move. He be tired in the match.
You gotta hit him with that. Yeah.
For a fan favorite, I don't know. For a fan favorite, I don't know if they need to do a submission hold. I think they need to do like a definitive move. That's why I was saying like if he could figure out the DDT like Jake, he doesn't have to be.
And
That's
even the
something that's a
submissions, old
universal.
school shit, like the camel clutch. He put him in the
Yeah.
sleeper. Like that's old
Hmm.
school
Hey,
wrestling
that's
vibe.
that's that's what he's falling to though. That's his go to right now.
Yeah.
Gunther is the top notch guy. So like that's
He's
what
the Bob
he's going
Backlund.
to.
Bob
Yeah,
Backlund, Bob Von Erich vibes.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Now,
he damn near doing that right now. You know what I'm
Bruiser
saying?
Brody. Bruiser.
Gunther's the complete package. Like That dude, like, I mean, let's face it. Like, when Jay beat him, it was an upset. Jay was not the he was the underdog going into that match. He beat him. We called that he was going to beat him. We were happy that he was going to beat him. But even I don't know if y'all saw the after match promo that Jay did, and he was like, "Yo, Gunther is that guy." Like he had to give it all the way up, man. Gunther, he's serious business. But let me ask this question to everybody. People are looking at Jay losing as it being a negative, as it being a punishment because of something he's not doing. The guy is over. Like his merchandise is going crazy. You see the promos. My question to you guys is Jay losing the belt, does that speak to how popular he is? That they're saying, like, hey, this guy is doing everything. He doesn't need a belt. Gunther is somebody that, if you look at his whole persona, if you look at his whole aura, Gunther is somebody that needs the belt because let's face it, when he lost the belt, there was nobody for him to fight. He was really boring. Like Gunther had to fight
The,
Pat McAfee. Like
the belt is the symbol that the company's behind you and they want you to
Yeah.
represent the company. The belt is the cover of 2K. The belt is, a lot of things.
But it's also just
That
that
I
sign
get it.
of power, though, bro. Because he looked
again,
like a sad.
everybody wants the belt. Nobody's not trying to. That's the goal to be the champion. You know what I'm saying? So
He
That's
looked
the
like a
ring
sad.
general.
Yeah, he looked like a
I
sad little
get it.
puppy
I
walking
get
into
it.
Raw, man, without that
I
belt.
get it, but do they say like, hey, Gunther is one of our top superstars, but he's really boring without the belt. Jay without the belt, he's still just as exciting. He doesn't lose anything with the entrance. He's still going to sell the merchandise. He's still going to have the people yelling yeet. He's still somebody we can market in all these commercials. Jay doesn't lose anything without having the belt. To me,
no, he doesn't.
Gunther is a shell of himself without that title. All right, what do you think?
I'm just listening to what you're saying. We basically have both of the males as heels, as the champion. So with Seth being the Money in the Bank winner, who is he going to cash in on? You know what I'm saying? It's a little weird. I was just thinking to myself, I know we'll get into it with Jacob Fatu making that turn. Is Gunther really a heel? Like he beats people fairly. He pays respect after the match. They're starting to pay respect to him. So I, I don't have him really as a heel.
He's just a cocky bastard.
Yeah,
He's
you could
he's
be
he's
cocky. You
he's
could
a
be arrogant, but he's
he's
winning
like
fair and square.
Yeah.
he is. He's like the damn near like Tyrese Halliburton, man. Like, he playing the game right. Halliburton, I can't say nothing against the brother. He's playing the game right. He's doing everything that you want to see. He's just a cocky dude when he's on the court. When he's off the court, it's something different. He's a cocky dude when he's on the court. He's not likable from a lot of people outside of Indiana, and
Is it is it
that's to me
is it
Gunther.
cocky if you're telling the truth? Not with Halliburton. I'm not even hitting you with that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about with Gunther. Like he's sitting
Hmm.
down next to Jay and having like one-on-one story time with him. He's like, yo, you doing too much. You're doing too much. You're helping everybody. You're getting hurt. You should. I'm the one. You should be focused on me, my brother. Like
Listen,
he's kicking knowledge to him. He's
yep.
kicking knowledge to him.
And he's right. And he's right.
But so
They
to me,
look.
that's not even being cocky. He's telling him like he's telling him like, yo, I am the guy. Don't be worrying about helping Cody and helping your nutball friend Sammy, and you don't even like CM Punk. Why are you helping him? You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Like you need to
Yep.
be focused on me.
And even I know I picked Seth to win the Money in the Bank. Is like Money in the Bank is like a thing where it gives opportunity for somebody to get a chance to, you know what I'm
To
saying? You're
develop
giving
to
it to
develop the
Yeah.
Seth. Seth
character.
is a number one star. Like
Right. What do you
it's no
need it for?
surprise. It's no
Yeah.
Boring.
surprising in that. You know
That's
what
why
I'm saying?
that's why I thought Solo would have been
That
perfect.
solo would have been the one. Like okay, solo got it. You
If
know what
he
I'm
would have
saying?
kept his mouth shut, he would have won.
JC Mateo, yeah,
He was
and the
doing too much in that
and the
ring, bro.
spectacle, but we're talking about the behind the curtain, the Netflix TV docu series with WWE. Show you how we write the show. You know what I'm saying? So
I
I
do
Yeah,
think. I
I
do
don't want to
think.
see that way.
I think
you don't want to
Solo
see
would
Gunther,
have.
bro.
Solo would have been a better Money in the Bank winner, easily, to me. More
Yeah.
entertaining. Like he
I just knew
listen,
they were gonna give it to Seth, but
he was probably my favorite part
again,
of the ladder match this weekend. Like he was funny. The
I mean,
more
yeah, he's
personality
showing
I
that
see from Solo.
personality, that funny shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
So like him with that briefcase would have been crazy. With the with the Las Vegas bouncer suits, he would have been straight, man.
Listen,
and
all
that
right,
turtleneck.
let's make the segment segue. I should say the Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins won the ladder match. First of all, I was pissed not because Seth won. I thought it was corny that CM Punk and Sami Zayn let that man win the ladder match. Like
yeah,
if we beefing, CM Punk is supposed to be
yeah.
beef forever, just like how they
You
always
don't
said.
want him to get the ladder. You don't want him to have that
You don't want
briefcase.
him to get it.
So
Where the hell
how
was
come
Sammy?
Jacob came and stopped him? They should have came. That was good. They should have
That's what
like
I'm saying. Where the hell was CM Punk and where the hell was Sami Zayn? Especially after the two of those guys, they got jerked out of qualifying for the ladder match because of Seth, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. I thought that was corny for them not to show up.
well, that's
I was I
creative,
was I
man.
was pissed
That's
at
all
that.
creative's fault.
That was weak. That was weak.
If I'm
I
CM
respect the
Punk,
guys, but that was weak.
if I'm CM Punk, I know I got a title shot. I know what I'm doing. I'm about to come out on Raw. I'm about to challenge John Cena. I know he's going to accept. So I don't care who win this briefcase. Let
Yeah,
Seth,
but
let
but the
Seth
same.
come interfere.
Well,
Let
look,
him come interfere.
he could. First of all, Seth could screw you out the match, and even if you do beat John
Exactly.
Cena, you
He
know
could
Seth is
win.
gonna
He
try
could
to
win and
cash
right
in on you.
cash in on him and foot stomp. Bang, he's out.
Mhm.
Maybe CM Punk want to beat them both. You know what I'm saying? Like Punk is a competitor, man. You know he claims he's the best in the world, so he's a competitor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Maybe hell, you get beat down by Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker every goddamn week. Maybe you like, yo, I need a day off. I'm tired of this,
Fast,
man.
fast.
Yeah.
Ain't no days
Yeah.
off in beef.
They said my
Yeah.
man Conan. They said
It
my
is when
man
you see him
Conan.
punk.
They said my
Hey,
man
hey,
Conan was
hey, Roman.
gooning.
What?
He was gooning on that commentary for Worlds Collide.
For a punk, yeah,
Conan did a great. He did a great job on Worlds Collide. I
I,
liked.
he did.
Conan was straight to the point.
no,
It
no, he
reminded
was
me of
killing it. But then
yeah.
when these two had the match, they were like Conan was gooning. He's like, why didn't she stop?
He's like,
Yo,
I like this.
my favorite part
Yeah.
from Conan was when the people was chanting, "We want tables," and Conan like, "Oh, why would you
Why?
want tables? Like, why would you want to ruin a perfectly good match?"
Right.
That
Uh,
was
He gave us
funny.
like the real responses, man,
That
which
was
was dope.
funny.
Yeah,
That
he
was
did. It
funny.
was great.
Yo,
That's
by the
good.
way, Worlds Collide. I mean, we could get back on Seth. I know we skipping around. By
Yeah.
the way, Worlds Collide. The Anaconda Man was the star of the show to me. I never seen that brother before in my life. I said,
Mr.
who?
Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. Who the
Yeah, I
hell
said
is this weirdo dressed like the Mexican Riddler?
The
But
Timu Reptile.
he was entertaining as hell. He had a good time. The funniest part was when I forget who stomped him down, and my man was in the ring like this.
yeah.
Yo, I said, yo, this guy is
And then he
crazy.
has his iguana's name La Yesca. It's got its own personality, its own person. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's
let's say
crazy.
Dorado gave it a Spanish fly.
Right, it did, bro.
I seen a lot of debate. People saying, "Oh yeah, WWE could have this iguana guy do these moves and the iguana do the moves," but in AEW when we got Orange Cassidy doing the spectacle type wrestling things. We talk about AEW, but like you said, lucha libre is
What are you
different. They
gonna
but
say,
do.
that's
Daddy Will?
but
Break it down, you
you
will.
know what it is, the WWE universe. That's all they know. You know what I mean? So it's flippity shit and bullshit
Or was
until
it not to
until
was it
hey, it's flippity until Vikingo signs. Now he's the greatest athlete ever. You know what I'm
but
saying?
he was in
So
AEW doing them moves, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
that's
didn't
just how
Kenny
they do,
Omega
man.
like wrestle a doll?
Yeah.
It was
He
one
also
wrestler that
wrestled
wrestled the doll.
and he wrestled a little girl. That was a good match too. That was a good one. You know what I mean? But that's
But
just the different
what type
styles, you
of is
know?
that, like wrestling satire? What type of vibe is that? Is that what it like?
Yeah, like you know, like they got hardcore, you got death
Like the Orange
matches.
Cassidy kicks. You do the kicks. You're like,
Yeah. Like in WWE, it would be like a Tozawa match or you know, something with Otis being goofy. That would
But
be
they're
the
hyped. I
equivalent.
think it's Joe Hendry versus Iguana and Triple Mania. I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know
And Luke.
Misty the first time I saw Misty Iguana was on Triple A Mania a few years ago. But I went all the way about 2.5 hours away to watch him at an indie show down here. And it might have been 25 of us in there. And he performed just like he did at Worlds Collide, man. He was a stand-up guy and he stayed and signed and took pictures with everybody. He was dope.
He's
So
an entertainer, man. Who do y'all think? You know, just let's go around the round table. Who do y'all think was the star of Worlds Collide, and you know who was the one that kind of broke through? Obviously, we all know WWE. We all know the people under that banner. We all know NXT, Raw, SmackDown. But I'm talking about a Triple A. Who do you think benefited the most from their performance at
Octagon
Triple
Jr. killed it.
A? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
because he earned himself
Octagon.
a match on Money in the
Right.
Bank.
Money in
So
the Bank. Yep.
You
yeah,
know,
he
Octagon. Triple A made had created Octagon, and then they made
Penta.
Pentagon.
He's
That's
like
like
the
the
yeah.
evil
evil guy.
version.
He was a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
know
that's cool.
the
That's
real
a
Octagon and how
It's
you say it? El
beefing.
Hijo?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
El
beef
Hijo. They're
Yeah.
beefing. They're saying that he created this and Pena
and he
didn't
ain't give him
create it,
permission.
and Triple A is the bootleg version. That he's the real Octagon Junior.
Yeah. So
I love
but
hearing stuff like that. I love like the little inner mechanics, the inner working beef. Ari, who do you think benefited the most from Worlds Collide?
Benefited the most, it gotta be the iguana guy, but I just hope somebody burns that damn iguana. Somebody burn it,
Yeah.
eats it, does something. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But yo, you know what I thought was dope? Psycho Clown, like, you know how
Yeah,
all these dudes have different masks. Like his mask was just crazy to me.
Math is
And
crazy with the tongue coming out of it. Pause.
yeah. That's
yeah,
how his mask is fire.
that
yeah,
was they did a close up on it, and I was like, damn, he's actually wrestling with this joint like that. That was dope. That
yeah,
was dope.
yeah, yeah.
Nick, what about you?
Uh, I mean, I was gonna say Iguana, but at the end of the day, man, I just hope everybody finally put some respect on Gable's name, man, because I've been saying it for like the past year.
Mm.
You know, I just hope what comes from this, uh, he he just did great. He made the company look great. He made Vikingo look great. Just put some respect on his name, man. That's it. That's what I'm just here to
Vikingo,
say.
son of the Viking.
He
Hmm.
will. I'm gonna ask you this, and this is gonna segue into Money in the Bank as well. You talk about Gable. The man is doing the his career work. Like he's doing the best work of his career right now. I want to ask you, what did you think of him fighting at Worlds Collide and going to Money in the Bank and having one of the best hot spots where he he climbed up he climbed up the turnbuckle and jumped on the ladder and he was just all over the place as El Grande Americano. And then what do you think about Naomi after 16 years having the work of her, seemingly the work of her career as well, and winning that Money in the Bank for the women?
So, with Gable, man, he is the ultimate professional, it seems like. Vince tried to put him down and call him Shorty G, for his amusement, and he made that work. Um, and the TKO / Triple H era, he is the company's, like, the ultimate professional, it seems like. You know, Vince tried to put him down and call him Shorty G, for his amusement, and he made that work. And the TKO / Triple H era, he is the company's, like, the ultimate professional, it seems like. You know, Vince tried to put him down and call him Shorty G, for his amusement, and he made that work. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but like Dolph Ziggler slash Miz, like he's the workhorse. You can always go to him. You can go to him for comedy. He'll put on a good match. Uh, he's just him. And like Nick said, I'm happy that everybody is starting to appreciate how dope he is. Number one. And with Naomi, I love it. Um, this character, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like I was a big fan of the glow when she won. I think that was probably my favorite iteration of Naomi when she won the belt the first time and all of that. But this version, I don't think she needs a belt. She don't needs anything to be as dope as she is. Um, but I do think that this briefcase with her, I'm interested to see where it's gonna go. That's it. Because who's she gonna, Tiffy
EO.
or EO? Like I don't know. I don't
Man,
know.
I think EO, and I'm not sleeping on EO because I love EO. I think she's dope, but I think if I'm going to try to choose one of them, I'm gonna go to EO. I'm gonna go with the nice girl EO, who's
Yeah,
kind of gullible and you know, EO. She just seemed like somebody that you can catch sleeping. She's so happy-go-lucky these days.
yeah,
I know she got her girls with her, but I don't know if like her girls are like if they really clicked up like that. So I I
yeah.
I would go for EO, but you know, at the end of the day, Naomi got a family. Her husband's over on SmackDown, so
Hmm.
is she really gonna leave SmackDown? Plus, she had excuse me, she has the personal vendetta with Jade Cargill. What better way to rub it in Jade's face is to win the championship belt and say, hey, not only did I injure you, not only did I take your tag team belt, but now I'm the women's champion. And it's also a way of saying, hey, B, I know you ain't my friend, but look, I got this belt.
Look what I did without you.
Look what I did without you. What do you think, Nick? Who do you think Naomi should go after?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see her go after Beck. I should feel like she deserves more than that. But yeah, go Io, go big, just take it off of her. When I don't know, but yeah, I would say if she's gonna choose anybody, Io for sure.
Spiff, do you think Naomi was the right choice to win the women's Money in the Bank? What did you think when she
I
won?
mean, it was surprising. It's different. You know what I'm saying? She deserves her turn. She could go after Tiffy time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. Ari,
Hmm.
do you think Naomi was the right choice? And who do you think she's gonna go after?
I think Naomi was the right choice. I think she deserves it. I think they showed a graphic. She was in the joint 5 times and never won. So first
Hmm.
black Money in the Bank female winner. So I think it's time, man. And I think Nia Jax is gonna squash Tiffy, and Naomi is gonna come in for the scoop for the victory. When
Wow.
I'm not sure. Maybe we get that at SummerSlam, but I think one of those Yokozuna Nia Jax bombs is gonna put Tiffy out and
Hmm.
proceed with caution, man. Proceed with caution.
Has Tiffy run her course as the women's champion? You know, when she
Ah,
won the belt, everybody's behind her. So you want to see her with a longer run.
it's still Tiffy time, but I think she just needs a good rivalry. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to get in a good rivalry. We don't have to have you win every match. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to lose and get your rematch. Show that rematch clause. Uh, to fast forward, because I know you brought up Io, I think that's going to be a showdown with Asuka. I think Asuka is going to win that tournament, and I think she is going to fight Io Sky for the belt.
Mm.
Wow.
I know that was a little fast
Wow.
forwarding, but
I like it. I like it
Asuka
though.
is back, baby.
And see, Ari, I was thinking if Naomi actually won, that Asuka's going to take it off of her. And
Damn.
I would want that to be a squash for
Did
Asuka.
did anybody have her as a pick for the win?
Uh,
Naomi,
early pick,
early
early
picks,
pick.
Really?
yeah.
I think we all switched off of him.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought Rhea was gonna do something.
I picked
I went with
Alexa.
Stephanie. Yeah, I went with
Yeah.
Stephanie. I think early pick. I think a lot of us had Naomi, just because of her character and her storyline. But
Yeah, we went real. I went real.
Momentum.
Went real Ripley.
yeah, it got a little muddy. Rhea's kind of in a slump, man.
Yeah.
She got to get her mind right. Ever since she left Judgment Day, it's been a little weak for her. It's been a little quiet.
It's Dominic effect, man.
I don't understand
Hey,
why.
do y'all think that's the end game? Like Judgment Day or something, jumping Dominic and then
Yeah.
Rhea come make the save. Like is that the end game for Dominic and Rhea, or is it just it?
I think maybe the original Judgment Day are gonna come back one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Edge.
I like Dominic
Nah,
and
nah,
Edge.
Edge, no,
Edge might come back. I like
no.
them and I like Dominic and Liv together, man. I think they make a really dope couple. We saw them on Netflix to Doom.
To
Uh,
Doom.
they were sitting in the front row. They really look, like, well, not being
Great,
disrespectful to homie
great.
white.
It's great.
They,
It's great acting.
it's
It's
great
great.
acting. It's great acting.
You know
Great
what it feels
acting.
like for me?
Blurred
It feels
lines.
like because
The
didn't
Punisher.
Alexa was injured for a while, right?
Yeah.
It
Well,
feels
she had the
like
baby recently, but
yeah, it feels like this iteration of Liv was supposed to be Alexa. Like even before maybe the Funhouse and Bray. I feel that Alexa and Liv would be a dope tag team to me.
they're
Yeah,
too tiny, man.
Yeah,
Too
that's
tiny. Tiny
they
yeah,
got
Too
to
tag.
put it.
They're
yeah.
like the Animaniacs, man. They too tiny, man.
hmm
Animaniacs.
A little
Oh
old school
shit.
for you.
Right. So the so I don't it may be confusing to some of the people that's watching, but because there's some stipulations that's been announced for King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring as well. So with Money in the Bank, you have up until next year's pay-per-view of Money in the Bank to cash the briefcase in against any champion you want. That means the World Heavyweight Champion, the Undisputed Champion, the Intercontinental Champion, the US Champion. Same for the women. Now, I don't know if you could technically there's never been anybody to cash it in on the tag team champions, but I'm assuming you could do it for the tag team champions. Now, with the King in the Ring tournament, there's a men's bracket and there's a women bracket. If you win the King of the Ring tournament at SummerSlam only, you get a chance to fight the world champion from your particular brand. So if you're on Raw, like a Sami Zayn, if he wins the King of the Ring, he fights Gunther at SummerSlam. He
And
can't fight John Cena
it's
because
always it's
John Cena.
always been like that.
No, this is something that just happened last year.
So what
It's
was the previous if you win King of the Ring?
just bragging rights. You get a chance to walk around with the damn crown
Crown.
and
And the
Yeah.
cape.
scepter and the
Yeah,
cape.
King
yeah,
Booker.
yeah.
Well, remember, this is different too because they're doing tournament style, but they're doing four-way matches. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
fatal four
For the
ways.
first round.
Yeah, so I think that's different also.
I don't like it. I don't. I
Oscar
want
is
one
on
night of
Raw, by the way.
champions.
Oscar is on Raw. Just throwing that out there. EO is on Raw.
Yeah.
Rhea is eliminated already. I'm just
Shit.
saying.
So okay, so the first fatal four way was Sami Zayn, Penta, Braun Breaker, who I was surprised was even in it to begin with because I thought they building him up as a tag team with Bronson Reed and Rey Mysterio. Sami Zayn won that. The next four-way match is happening on SmackDown this Friday. It's Randy Orton, who we haven't seen since Saturday night's main event a few weeks ago. LA Knight, I think we could pretty much X LA Knight out because he cost Braun Breaker the match. And these guys, they ain't gonna be sleeping like how Sammy and CM Punk was. They ain't playing. Braun Breaker's gonna cost, LA Knight the match. Aleister Black is in it. Carmelo Hayes is in it.
Carmelo.
Braun Brady gonna knock LA Knight out them fake Jordans. Yeah.
Dang.
Them flu
Dang.
games.
The
I
flu
got I
game
got
boots.
I gotta go with Randy. I gotta go with Randy out the first out these four.
Can't Randy's one of the people you can't bet against.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's hard to go against Randy Orton.
I'm going with
That's
Melo, baby.
go.
Yup.
Mello who? Like Carmelo
Carmelo.
Hayes?
Not Anthony. Not my
Okay.
man. Not Anthony.
So
Like
you saying he
Randy.
get to leave catering and do some work?
Well, he advances. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
say he gonna
yeah.
win the tournament, but he advances. Randy, I don't think it does anything for
I
Randy
mean,
if
I don't,
he
it's
if
just
he
you know,
advances.
Has he
it's
ever
just
won
like
King of the Ring?
Nope.
But I don't want to see Randy with a crown and the cape and the scepter neither.
Hey,
Carmelo
now,
will rock that right. So you might be right, Ari.
with
He
with
might
the
break
Andre.
Randy might
You know
break
what I'm
that
saying?
joint.
You said what?
Now I said
He said,
Randy might break that joint if he was to win it. Like
Oh.
he don't want that.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gonna give you the next four that's gonna be in it next week. Shinsuke Nakamura, Andrade, Damian Priest, and Cody Rhodes. There's no way in hell Cody winning the whole tournament. Let's be honest. He's gonna win and fight John Cena at SummerSlam, but
is CM Punk in the tournament?
he's not in it. Well, he could be.
Yeah,
Technically,
he
he
could
could
be.
be because they have a wild card that is open. So the other four is Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and an unknown opponent. It's a wild card.
But
Uh,
what's up with
Alistair Black.
this whole our truth coming for the belt? I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you, Cena.
He could be the mystery person.
He could.
Well, no, because that's on Raw. No, mystery person.
It's on Raw.
Well,
Which
they're saying
our
too.
truth is on Raw.
Truth
Speaking
is
Technically,
on Raw, right?
speaking of Ron Kelly, they said that like he worked out that he wanted to bring that name back. Kind of, this is like his farewell, tour. When he's done legit, he can do something with the name. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Yeah.
saying, you know,
Yeah.
like
since he
it.
can and he can use it right away. It's his name. You know what I'm saying? So
Listen, everybody that knows me and knows how much I love wrestling, I've been wishing for a change for Truth for a long time. I've said it on this pod. I said that I want to see him get a serious run because he was the first black NWA champ. And, and I think that they got lost in translation. Like he was funny, so
what was his crew name when he was with Road Dogg, Conan and Conan? It was him, Road Dogg, and Conan.
what was that?
K
I
Quick.
can't even remember. Yeah, he's
Wasn't it
K
K Quick?
Quick, but I can't remember. What was the name of the crew though?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
it was cool. It
But
was cool.
yeah, man. But Truth,
I,
man.
was y'all happy to see him cut them extensions off, man? Because those definitely wasn't no real dreads that he just cut off that fast.
I
Yeah.
know. I just seen him with his hair, and his hair it looked the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe this part was connected to the last of the length. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Because the front ones weren't even connected, if you could tell. They was
Right.
just
Yeah.
like they were just lineups of a design of a
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that he let the Stevie Wonder joints go, man. It was
Let him
time.
go,
whatever.
man. Let
It's
him go,
time.
man.
Now,
Jaheim
question:
next.
you think he gonna keep his hair like that and like play
No,
or is he gonna go get an actual
no,
cut?
no. He
No,
gotta
no,
go to the
he
No,
no,
barbershop.
he
nah, he
no.
going
got
He
he
went,
got
bald.
he
exactly
went,
like
he
that.
he went, and he cleaned off the parts that was that was connected, and his hair was the same way with the lines in the front. It's all
With the
like
Because
that.
zigzags.
Yeah,
He
because
got the zigzags still.
well,
he
like
got the zigzag still.
what if his character like not
Because he
necessarily
needs that
became
at least. He's gonna
serious?
look, he's gonna go full Shaheem Reed. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna go full
But that's what I'm
Shaheem. You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
What if, his childhood hero, he put him through a table at the press conference, then he beat him, like he snapped, and he's gonna keep his hair like that
No,
and
like
have like a
he already
vengeance.
cleaned it up. He
He
cleaned it
Oh,
cleaned
up,
it.
okay.
He cleaned it
and
up.
it's
He
got the
showed it
zigzag
already.
still. He
Oh,
cleaned it
okay,
up.
okay, okay. I
I
ain't
seen
see
him
that
on
yet.
some of his
Okay.
live on his IG or something. I saw some footage. He was
Yeah,
all
so he
Uh
sweaty, like in a basement with a baseball cap on.
yeah. So he showed up. He showed up on Monday Night Raw, Hard Truth. He told the world that his name is now Ron Killings, that he's going with the Ron Killings thing. He cut off the extensions, the blonde and black dyed extensions.
And
He
he
said,
said no thank you to Metro Boomin. He don't want to change his theme music. What's
Nah,
up is a
you
wait,
hit.
gotta
Spiff,
reconsider that, man.
Spiff, you got to break that down, man. So you
I
got on
mean,
good party.
on Twitter, I guess Metro tweeted that he wanted to do Ron Killing's new theme music, and Ron replied back, thank you, but no thank you. That song is a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like he turned down one of the biggest producers in the game. Like,
Said if it ain't broke, don't
you're
fix it.
But I mean, you know what that could be. That he probably getting so much damn publishing off that record. He probably got hundred
nah, he
percent
ain't
of
getting no
publishing.
damn publishing.
He ain't getting no publishing off of that. None.
Nobody getting no damn publishing over there. You crazy? It's
I
called.
get
There's
some.
a little. There's a little paper called "Work for Hire." You think Vince McMahon pays royalties for music? No, bro. He makes those own. That's why he has in-house producers. They make all the stuff. They own it all. They don't. Ron Killings don't own that.
I don't
I
know if
hope
this
he
is a
didn't
hot
come up with
take.
them lyrics talking about skip and jump into the competition. I hope he didn't say that.
Listen, man. Listen,
That Rebel did.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I always hated that song, and it feels like Vince and them thought that that's what hip hop is.
Yeah, it was. Was it. That's why
You
he's
know,
like, this is
to
what rap
Vince.
is. What's up? What's
Do
Come
up?
rag
on,
Vince.
come on, Truth. We need more of that Vanilla Ice. We need more of that fire. Give me more
That's
of
why he
that.
said,
Yeah.
do that crunk song and go perform it live. Yeah. Nah, bro. You know they own the name, bro.
Yeah,
They own the name. They own the
yeah,
music.
Truth. Go listen to Young Black Teenagers, Truth. That's what we need.
That's
Yeah.
it right there. What's up? What's up?
Go listen to
Because remember,
Skilo and
like
Coolio.
at the end of the day, it's like the wrestling fans like the boo like wax song wrestling songs. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's never transitioned. The only fucking dope song is fucking the Hurt Business song. That's it's fire. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, I've been to a 3 6 Mafia concert and they played
Oh,
the Mark
Mark
Henry
Henry.
song.
Yeah, his is
Okay,
That
dope.
Mark.
song
That's
go
Yeah,
another
off.
Mark
one.
Henry
Mark
joint go
Henry
But
crazy.
joins fire.
Twig split.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mark
Yeah.
Henry joint go crazy.
That
that's a
went
good
off.
one.
That
Swerve
went
joint is
off.
crazy too, man.
And they
Which
got
one?
one on. They got a song on that.
Swerve.
Oh yeah.
And like
Swerve joint is
for the
hard.
time of the rap, like Mysterio, that was like Spanish, like some hip hop shit. Who's that flying out the
Mm-hmm.
sky? Or you know what I'm saying? For the time, you know what I mean? REY. Shout out to Mad Ones who
Hey,
wrote
he
that
used to
joint.
really fly though.
Yeah.
That's when he was popping out of the ground.
The Philly
that
Sounded
was
nigga.
great.
that was them Foo Snicking raps back then.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bruce
that's
Snickers
Mad
was
Ones
dope.
right
Shout out
there
to
on the
Chip.
track.
Mm-hmm.
Chip.
Hey, hold on.
We
Quick
got
question though. Who do you guys think is actually going to be the mystery person for that fatal four way on Raw?
Festivus.
Drew McIntyre.
ah!
McIntyre.
Oh
Festivus is
man.
coming back.
Nah, he said Festivus. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh, you know what? Okay, I like the Drew. I like the Drew pick because Damien is in the match, right? No, Damien's on SmackDown.
No, no, he's
So
in the other
who's
one.
who's in the Raw joint again? You said Sheamus,
It's
Rusev.
Sheamus, Rusev. Um,
Shinsuke.
no, it's
Oh no.
Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and the Mystery Man.
They ain't doing shit with
So
Rusev.
Man.
I think Drew McIntyre comes and he switches brands.
Yo, what's up with
Hmm.
McKenna's perm? Dog had a perm. I don't know if you seen his hair.
We talking about Jay?
JD McDonough had like a perm.
Oh, word?
You ain't seeing yo
He's
Nah.
feeling
Nick, pull up
himself.
JD McDonough's hair, please.
Oh
Pull
my
up JD
god.
McDonough, the backstage segment when Roxanne Perez won in that match with Liv, and they're backstage. Pull that joint up. Y'all ain't
When
noticed that McDonough had like a.
when the females are on the screen with him,
Nah,
I don't even recognize him, man.
not at
I don't even
all.
recognize JD as there.
Yeah,
It's a
let's
little
go.
that's a little dude with the big head right there.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go to the tape.
I know who JD
Yo,
is.
No,
yo,
When the girl's on the screen, that's all he is.
Oh
The little
yeah,
dude with the
facts,
big
But
head.
look, but
facts.
look, as of now, Bianca Belair is not in this tournament at all.
She
It's like
hurt.
Is
the
her
next
finger still
four
messed up?
fingers
Yeah,
might still messed up. While Nick is getting that together, let's announce the women. The next fatal four way that's happening this Friday is Jade Cargill, Michin, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax, I should say. Who y'all
And
think's winning
Gunther.
out of those
Hold
four?
on, say who was the first person you said again?
Jade Cargill,
Hmm.
Michin,
I think it's
Piper
Jay
Piper
time. Jay
Niven,
needed to be a
Nia
Jay gonna
Jax.
win. Jay gonna win that shit.
I think
They
Jade needs to win this whole tournament.
they
Yeah.
gonna
Absolutely.
send her. They gonna
Look
send
at
her the side of
Madonna's
her.
hair. Make that big. Look at this guy's hair. Zoom in on that. Pause it. Let it
Oh,
ride. You can see the
Let it
different angles,
ride.
dog.
his
he
hair
sat in
just
the chair.
growing, man.
He sat in the
He,
chair and said, "Give me the AJ style from
Kind of
2017."
look like a
Yeah.
he looked like a
You
baby Edge a little
look
bit.
at that.
he got his
Pause
lion's
that,
mane
John.
growing.
Pause that.
He
Yeah,
got his
look at that
lion's mane
zoom.
growing. His lion's mane looking good.
Yeah.
No, I was zooming
Dog.
big.
Dude,
I
head
was
is
zooming
just
big out on post
Yeah, right there. Look at
right
dog
there.
right there. He had the perm John.
It looks good, JD. Shout out,
Actually, his head don't
I
shout
look
out.
like
as big
JD,
like
man.
that.
I
You're
like
right.
JD.
Maybe that they said, yo, do your hair like this, your head won't look as big.
He
Nah.
had he had the Tyra Banks the situation. He had the Tyra Banks hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Hey, Jay
There was a
Bianca.
couple that, my bad, real quick that popped in
No,
my head
no.
from the AAA thing. There was a moonsault that somebody did and nobody was home at all. Like
Did you
nobody
see
even
that?
caught
To the
yeah,
ground,
nobody
yeah.
even caught dog.
Bruh.
I was like,
That
damn.
that was that 4-way match, right? No,
Yeah.
3-way
A-
match.
And then then Gable, the ladder fell and hit Andrade's in on the balls for
No.
He hit
real.
him in the family. God damn, that gotta really hurt, man. A ladder hit you in the nuts.
Yeah,
God
there's no
damn.
faking that, John.
That was
Yeah.
straight down.
That was the worst out of the weekend. Getting hit in the nuts with a ladder. Ain't 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 no selling. Ain't
Nick,
no.
put that playback in the edit.
And
Boom.
Hey, did y'all? I know
And the
this a little off
moonsault.
subject, but right before we signed on, I was looking at little clips from NXT tonight. Last Legend need a new finisher. That's all I can say. So when y'all see it, y'all tell me what y'all think.
The
I
Velveteen
agree.
Dream coming.
She almost broke that girl back, neck, arm, whatever she did. I don't even know what that move was, man, but that was crazy.
Yeah, they're trying to
This is
start a movement, bring back Velveteen Dream.
Hmm.
Man. I know what he's trying to do, but it's falling on deaf ears, man. Go ahead
Yeah,
somewhere,
nobody
bro.
cares. Shut your ass up. Shut
You
your
had
ass
Shawn
up.
Michaels you had Shawn in your pocket and threw it all away, my brother.
sad.
He had a lot in his pocket. He had a lot in his pocket.
Yeah, so
Hey,
We
who y'all
hurt
think
people.
who y'all think got those four women? Jade, Michin, Piper Niven, Nia Jax.
I know it's not
Yeah,
me, Shin.
I know it's either gonna be Jade Cargill or Nia, but I'm gonna go with Jade. That
Mm,
would be a look for her. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
pipe.
Nick,
Dewdrop. We love Dewdrop, but it is what it is.
I think Jade needs to win the whole tournament. Who you think, Nick?
Yeah, I would say Jade, but who knows? Maybe Nile will come through and
I know what we'll
squash
call her.
people.
We'll call her Dewdrop.
That was the worst name. Thank God she's such a great athlete that she could come back from that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, check this out. The next four that's gonna be on SmackDown is this is a tough one too. This is Chelsea Green,
Dang.
Candice LeRae, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. Who y'all got
Dang.
out of those four?
it won't
Charlotte
it
been
won't be Candice LeRae. Won't be that one.
we see. It'd be good to see Charlotte, and Cargill like in one of the rounds later on.
Yeah. Candace holding it down on Twitter. She the speed champion still, I think. So shout out to her, man. But yeah, it's
Charlotte
going.
got to win that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Charlotte versus Jade in the sweatsuit in Saudi Arabia.
The
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I'm being honest. I think WWE they running this 4-way and triple threat in the ground. It's like, god damn, bro. Like, are y'all trying to get rid of the single matches? Like, I appreciate you
I guess
showcasing
they're trying to
so many.
showcase everybody.
But you know
They
that
put
that's
everybody
that
on
was
card.
I know everybody make fun, but that was the AEW style. They would do the 4 ways of the triple threats, and then the next round is 1-on-1v1s and stuff like
Man,
that too.
they jacking Tony Khan.
I mean,
Khan.
a few things, but it's all good.
Man. Now they taking the date, they running the date, they taking the dates and they running their format.
Yeah, man. They
Dang.
didn't start doing 2 night manias until AEW did their 2 night pay-per-view. That's all I'm saying.
Dang.
That's all I'm saying. So,
Dang.
but you know,
We don't need one night
my,
of
my,
spectacles. We can make
my,
money for
my,
2 nights.
Monopoly is a game. Let Roman go ahead and get his pay reductions. You know what I mean?
Roman ain't taking no pay cut.
Give that man a blank check.
Dang. We hurt people.
Roman ain't taking no pay cut. So, I predicted this a while ago. I said I knew it was only gonna be a matter of time before we heard "I hate you solo." We got that on Saturday. Finally, the worst kept surprise, the worst kept secret in all of wrestling. We knew that Solo and Jacob Fatu wouldn't last the distance. It finally happened. I thought it was
But I
cool
mean,
how they did it, but
so quickly though, just because he overheard him saying that he didn't have a brain, and then that was the straw. That's it.
That's the part I hated. That's the part to me that was corny. That he just happened to y'all didn't think that he would be around the corner
I mean,
behind you.
if you remember, this goes back to when Triple H and I think Flair was talking about Batista, and Batista was outside the dressing room, and he heard him, and he had that smirk on his face. It went right back to that. To me, I thought this breakup should have happened like I thought Solo and Jacob should have been in WrestleMania match. I thought this should have happened months ago. I'm happy that it did happen. I thought but it's like, damn, now that it did happen, me personally, I was like, they should have just waited at least another month because I wanted to see at Night of Champions, I wanted to see that 6-man. I wanted to see Solo, JC Mateo, and Jacob against Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and
Yep.
Bronson Reed. I thought that would be a hell of a
But
6-man match. When they
yeah,
came and they started getting into it, I was like, damn, this is right because these are the only people that could really give them a run for their money. Is Solo and his guys? They really the only ones that
but
give them
now
a
but
You know what I'm
now
thinking?
but now Roman could scoop him up.
Yeah, I think they did this because Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa might be on their way back. I think that might be it.
I could see it, but
Yeah,
I
but
still wanted to see
now
that 6-man tag.
I
Roman
they
gets
mess.
with fucking the Wolf song. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how they had him before backstage behind Roman.
and see
Roman the Wolf and Jimmy.
That'd be crazy. Nah,
and see
like
look the way I wanted the turn to happen. Say Solo and JC talking. It should have been Jimmy that came from the back and then sowed the seed in over the
he
next
told
couple
him like,
weeks in
yo,
Jacob's ear. Yeah,
them
like
niggas ain't fucking with you, dog. They say you a
that would have been perfect because Solo keeps saying how
Jimmy's crazy.
Solo
yeah,
keeps saying how he
you
won
could,
Jimmy.
Nick, you could bleep me. I could say read that, all right?
What the heck?
What be killing me is the laugh though. Smith got this straight up villain laugh after that, man.
It's the Marvel supervillain laugh. You know what I'm
He had
saying?
to hit him like, yo, dog said you're a read that, bro. Oh shit! But yo, they
I
team
think
up.
that's gonna be the war game matchup, man.
Finally, we get the
Oh,
Roman,
real.
Fatu, the Usos, and Sammy, and you make them go against
mm.
Solo, Tamatonga, JC, and then we get that new member, probably another new member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with
Maybe
them.
maybe after Zilla drops his belt and comes down. I think fourth rope is running a show in Paris.
Yeah,
So
man.
Solo's missing something though. He's not
He's missing the
intimidating
money in the
anymore.
he's missing the money in the
In the
bank
back
briefcase.
briefcase. Yeah.
I'm
Nah, but
telling you, he lost it
he's
when
weak in
they.
the match. He's weak.
But I think he'll be good too, King, with the King of the Ring thing. He'll be like, yeah, huh, I'm the king. You know what I'm
Since he
He's
put
saying?
not
on
he's not in the
boots,
tournament.
man, he's weak. They
When
gotta
I'm
let
about to
him
say, as
rock,
soon as he
get
started
barefoot
putting on
again.
shoes,
Yeah, they
that
He
was
gotta
got
let him
that
it.
get
weekend. He
barefoot
put the
again.
weekend outfit on. You know what I'm saying?
That too. That too.
he, he out here dressed like the '86 Whispers.
Is Solo Ari? Do you think he's becoming too much of a comedy act now? Like we see him dancing with the
Yeah.
legs and all of that, and he was funny as hell at Money in the Bank. He was funny as hell at Money in the Bank. I ain't gonna lie, but
So perfect
you,
example,
you're
right?
not taking him serious.
When Jimmy came back and was standing up for Jay, right? And he was stepping to Roman, like, yo, you ain't gonna talk to my brother like this, yada yada. That was Jimmy, like that was penitentiary Jimmy, right? And then we get
Yeah.
the Jimmy who's clownish, right? Hey, I'm gonna call the play. Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna call the play. Solo, you can't do both. Either he gonna be a clown or he gonna be intimidating. You can't be both. And right now
I mean,
Yeah.
he could be
he
like the
clownish.
Rock is the Rock is funny and serious.
Funny is different from being clownish. Like he's
Okay.
clownish. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
think
Like his
about it. He's
everything
in
is exaggerated.
yeah,
Like
he's in the
everything he's
Money in the
doing.
Bank. Instead of just climbing up the ladder and getting the ladder, like he's even joking climbing up the ladder. Like it's just too clownish. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you just pissed me off, Ari.
Why? What happened?
WWE, man, get rid of that stupid branded fireball ladder, man.
Oh, they brought the fireball ladder out.
First of
Uh,
all, the ladder is obviously bigger than everything else. So it kind of like I knew what was going to happen because of the ladder. Just give me a regular ladder. That's
Well,
it, man. You
the
ain't
the
got to
regular
put
the
branding
regular
on it.
ladder is not
what
tall
about the
enough.
Slim
But
Jim
no,
That's
chair?
the
They
ladder
had some
LA Knight
short
was
ass
climbing
they
up.
ladders,
they
man.
had
Sorry, them
three
ladders are short.
sizes. They had a small one, the middle one, and that fireball. That middle one is the one that they usually use. That's what
Hey,
I'm saying. I'm like,
The
as
the
way
soon
they
as I
fireball was
introduced
seen
it, the way they introduced it to the fireball ladder,
you
yeah.
you know
Ready
why
to
it was
light it on
bad?
fire?
Yeah.
That would have been
yeah.
fire. They haven't lit. Have they lit a ladder on fire before? That would have been legend.
You know why it made me mad?
Maybe.
Because the ladder
Why?
was damn near touching the belt. I
Yeah.
mean the briefcase.
Oh
And
yeah.
them being dramatic trying to get it, it was slowing everything down. It looked like you were intentionally not trying to get up there so the other
Yeah.
person can come pull you off.
The
That's
funny
it.
But that's
yo,
money.
E
That's money in the
the
bank.
funniest thing, LA Knight used that small ladder and he climbed to the top and he was
Uh
reaching. I'm like, bro, what in the hell? What what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him?
Yep.
that that whoever made the match, dog. That's the matchmaking.
And the fireball ladder, I don't know if you noticed, it broke when Solo was about to go
Yeah.
get it, when
I think
Jacob
I
was
think
in there.
Hurricane Helms wrote the book that one.
Hey, they got advertisement on the turnbuckles too.
We
Yep.
about to
Oh
You
have
know
yeah,
that?
Slim Jim
they've been
tables.
doing. But like the Slim Jim table, like
7-Eleven
they
was
get in
on
the
the
bag.
turnbuckle.
Listen,
They
that could be our truth contract. That could be why they was able to bring them back. Like, look, we got these advertisements. I don't have a problem with the advertisements. Do y'all what y'all think about the
nah, it's
advertisements?
cool. It's like some
It's
UFC
cool.
shit. This
Yeah, I
is
don't care.
modern day.
We
But I'm
we
just
about
saying
to
that
start.
but don't hype up the concept of the
Right. For the ladder.
fireball ladder. You know what I'm saying? Just let it have the logos on there, and that's what it
You
I
is.
don't
need
want to see.
a little shameless plug, man. A little shameless
I don't want
plug.
to see
Nah, but they
Penta
made
in
it like
a
it was some
cricket.
special thing, like it did something extra.
Well,
Yeah,
hell, it was special. That ladder was super. It was
It was
super
a real
tall,
ass ladder. Yeah.
super tall.
I
You
want to
you
see
saw
Penta
you
with a
saw what
cricket
he did,
wireless
man. He
logo on
knocked
his mask,
everybody out.
man.
He knocked everybody out with the ladder. You saw that,
They should have rigged some
Man,
pyro on the side, and it lights up.
man.
we about to have some Q-tip painted kendo sticks and have Johnson and Johnson on the kendo sticks.
Johnson and Johnson.
Uh,
Dun.
all,
So So let me ask you, when do we see this Ron Killings versus John Cena match? Because at Night of Champions, he's
Sure,
fighting
Monday Night
CM.
Raw.
It got to be Monday Night Raw because at Night of Champions, he's fighting CM Punk, and then at SummerSlam, whoever wins that match, they're gonna fight. Well,
I thought
somebody
SummerSlam
winning.
Cena was gonna face Tommy Invincible.
My boy.
Everybody probably, you know, it's funny. Everybody probably wants Cena
We got to
truth,
get Tommy on the show,
and
bro.
Cena gonna probably
Yeah. Shaheem, you know who
have.
Tommy Invincible is?
We'll we'll, we'll probably see our truth versus Logan Paul first. I think maybe you get through
Logan
Yeah.
Logan.
Paul.
You get
How
through
you get
Logan.
Logan Paul?
If our truth can get through Logan Paul, he can get to Cena.
Nah, Logan Paul and Cena wasn't really rocking. I think if anything, Logan Paul, we might have the dream match I've been wanting is Logan Paul and Jake Paul against the Usos, or Logan Paul versus Jey Uso again at SummerSlam, because I could see Logan Paul saying, "Hey, I'm the one that cost Jey Uso the belt, but I broke his ribs." I could see that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. My
What
dream match for
Ari,
Logan Paul is
what do you
with
have
Bad
to say
Bunny.
about
Hey,
that,
no, what you
Ari?
gonna say?
He's shaking his head, bro.
No, we we don't want Logan Paul Jey Uso part 2. No,
You don't
no,
want brothers versus brothers? You don't think that'd be a big match? Logan and Jake versus Jimmy and Jay?
no. Usos. Remember we
and
had this
Penta and
conversation. Who's
Phoenix.
the best tag team? To me,
Triple.
Usos are the best tag team of all time. To have them face Jake Paul, like, no, I don't want to see it.
Who do you have Jimmy facing at SummerSlam? Is it a
Jimmy got to get
let's
in
say
where he
let,
fit in. He got.
let's say that Cody wins the King of the Ring and he fights John Cena
Mhm.
for that title. Who does Jay fight at SummerSlam?
Gotta get his belt back. Gotta get his get
Say
back.
Gunther. All right, Gunther.
I don't if I'm Jay, I don't
Part
lose the
three.
belt and not have a rematch clause. What happened to that? So you just lose the belt and that's a wrap? I go to the back of the line? Nah, I'm on cereal boxes,
I ain't
dog.
seen no. I ain't really seen nobody except Gunther use the rematch clause. To be honest with you,
Smart.
um,
He's smart.
Rhea had to fight her way into WrestleMania, where realistically she should have had the rematch clause. Roman
Mhm.
ain't have a rematch for the belt, and
They ain't consistent
Well,
with it, bro.
that's because Roman disappears. You know what I'm saying?
what about Cody? Cody's back.
He
He fighting the
disappeared.
King of the Ring.
But he
Okay,
disappeared. He took like a month and a half off. You know what
so
I'm saying? If
you
you
gotta
take time off, yes, you do not get that rematch. You got to go to the back of the line,
Hey,
brother.
in a month.
hey, Kofi lost in 9 seconds, and we never heard a peep again about a possible rematch for him.
He ain't want no, and guess what? He ain't want no rematch against Brock Lesnar. Let's keep it a bean. He ain't want that
Oh
rematch.
man, he's like, I'll wait till
We
another white
all
guy takes it
agree.
off Brock.
We all agree it shouldn't have happened, but ain't nobody, don't nobody just want to
Yo,
fight Brock again.
E Will, is that rumors that AEW signed Brock Lesnar?
Hell no, they ain't signing him.
I
I
seen
think
some rumors
he's still on the contract with WWE. They just can't use him because of the
because
lawsuit.
he received text messages
Hey,
Man.
from
Spiff,
Vince, and Vince
Brock hair is
didn't
longer than JD's, man.
want.
He was looking like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, yo.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a
That's the
fact.
first thing I thought about when I saw him.
That's funny. I was on the flight from Charlotte with our truth to Mania.
Jay gets the
Oh,
rematch at
shit.
SummerSlam, man.
Jey Uso gonna come out with a Yeet Minute Maid Punch outfit.
And then we're going back to Las Vegas, boys.
Mhm.
Back to Vegas.
I think we always with that. I think nobody had a problem with going back to Vegas.
E, you coming out there? What's up?
This year, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be my first Mania, dog.
Hell yeah, I'm going this year. I
Yeah.
was hoping it was in New Orleans because
This
that would
year
have been
Mania is
easier for
over.
me. But
This year's
yeah.
Mania is over. 2026 though.
No, I'm talking about like next
Yeah.
year. I know it was supposed to be in New Orleans,
Oh, okay, okay.
and that was gonna be like a whole family trip because everybody wanted to go out there. You know, Cafe Du Monde, all the different stuff they got out there.
Then you
Bill's
can see all your, you
Bourbon
can see
Street.
all, you can go to the indie joints,
Yeah, man.
the
That's like indie heaven, man.
Shalalahims. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
shoot. You
Vegas gonna be different
Vegas was
though.
amazing for me.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Man,
Again, shout out to
Shaheem Reed.
all the dispensaries out in Vegas.
Shalalahims.
Yeah.
Shaheem Reed.
I'll be with
Spiff,
you,
I'm
E.
Spiff, I'm rolling with you in Vegas, man. Shaheem too wild, bro.
We at the Crawfords at the World Resort joint. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be at White Castle and dispensaries all every day, probably. So,
Feel
White
you,
Castle,
dog.
you're gonna be having diarrhea for the whole fucking trip.
hey man, hey, it'll be worth it, yo. We don't got it down here.
Yeah. You're
We
gonna be
got
on
Yeah,
the
shit
so
tan.
stools.
they got the White Castle right by the airport too. Like
Yeah,
right when you get
we
out
got
there.
shit stools. I mean crystals.
Crystal. I mean, Crystal's alright though, dog.
Shit's trash, man.
It's alright
Crystals,
when you need it to be alright.
they put Crystals put that they put that mustard on the
They put
burger, man.
mustard on it.
Mustard,
Ugh. But yeah,
man.
man. Vegas, man.
I'm with it. I'm with it, man. Get the money. Let's have fun. I think this week this was like one of the most eventful week in wrestling that I can remember. What do y'all think that we've seen so many titles change hands, not on PLEs, but on actual shows? We saw on NXT the belt change. Raw, we done seen a few title changes on Raw this year. What do y'all think what do y'all think about that?
I think analytics. You know, they do it on AEW all the time during the week. They have bangers during the week. You see the reception I get, even though people talk shit about it. So it's a numbers game. You know, it makes
What
sense.
people?
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying. But uh, I think the main problem with WWE is they champions don't wrestle until PLEs. They just talk and hold the championship belt at their side like Ric Flair in the '70s. You know what I mean? So I think it's dope, and just
Oh,
just just
wait a minute, wait a minute.
Jay was active
John Cena been active too, man. John Cena been defending the belt like
at the
since he
PLEs,
won it.
at
yeah,
PLEs.
yeah,
He just
Yeah.
said
at the
that.
PLEs, yeah. That's what I said.
But I mean, look how many PLEs he done been on. He been on Backlash,
Because he has
Saturday
36
Night's Main
dates.
Event. But
You
but
know,
John Cena has been on every PLE and he's not missing it and he's been on Raws and stuff too.
hmm
So John Cena been active. I got to give it to him. Jay was active too. Jay was defending the belt. That's what got him in trouble defending it too much, but he was defending it.
yeah.
He was
That's what
fighting.
I'm saying. Like I think the fans like the fact that he defended it, but even if you knew he was gonna win, but yeah, shout out to everybody, man. I'm happy that we're in a good space right now for wrestling, man. All aboard,
What
all
you
around.
think, all right? What do you think about like so many title change on the actual shows on SmackDown and Raw and NXT?
Yeah, I like it. It keeps it fun. We don't have to, kind of predetermine that no one is going to lose the belt. It could be tag team belts that change hands. I, you know, I was a big advocate for SmackDown with the tag team division. I think the Wyatt Six blew it up, so I'm waiting. I think that's my favorite storyline right now is the tag team division. Um, I thought we were gonna get the ladder match, with the tag teams, but I'm just intrigued to see what they're gonna do with that. Street Profits, they trying to run away with the belts. I don't think that's gonna happen. So they kind of put them on ice right now. I don't know what's going on with that.
It,
Feeling about that, Nick? Oh, go ahead, E.
no, I was gonna say like
Oh, shit.
it's aided them against the Y6, man. Stop playing, like stop playing, man.
I think
Stop being scared, man.
they need to trim that hair too. That hair looks weird on the Uncle Howdy
The Uncle
mask.
Howdy mask. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
looked
they could have
different from
used
the first time I've seen it. Yeah.
they should have used like they could have did like gray locks, like dreadlocks, but like the good quality, like from Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah,
Do it
like he
over,
looked dope
Smith.
when
Put
What's
your
up?
bid in, man. Do it over. Yeah, man.
the mask god.
Oh, wait,
It
wait,
looked
wait.
dope.
Real quick. Spiff, was that your mask for Dominic?
Dominic,
Which one?
The
The
one that he
black
came
one.
out
Money in
with,
the
like the
Bank.
black
Nah,
and
nah,
white jump?
I ain't do those. Busio, Rey Mysterio's
Oh,
mask, one of Rey Mysterio mask maker made that. The one I
okay,
made for
okay.
Dominic is like a half. It's like a half mask. I'll show it to you guys.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, that
Oh,
was fire. I asked him for that mask, and he was like, Octagon had asked him for it already. I was like, all
Man.
Smart guy. Smart guy.
right. And the Octagon gave him his mask. I'm gonna
Damn.
take that shit. That's that picture I put up. But yeah.
Yeah. Election.
Oh
well, I like it,
man.
man. I think this week kept us on our toes. We got to come back soon and check in with AEW. Dynamite is coming on.
I think we should do a watch party on the next watch it live. You know what I'm saying? I
Let's
That'd
do
be
it
seen
dope.
tomorrow.
it. It looked good.
AEW Dynamite tomorrow. Let's try it.
Who
Let's
we got
try
to
it.
I think we got who we got? Hangman, Osprey tomorrow.
Wait. They doing another 4 hours. Let's wait till they go back to 2 hours. They doing another four
Yeah.
hours tomorrow.
They combined
Hey,
the Dynamite and Collision again because of the playoffs, man.
let's
Cause
do it.
but yeah, the big deal tomorrow, man. Osprey and
And
Hangman.
Swerve, right? I thought it Swerve.
Who is it?
It's
One
No,
of I
Osprey and Swerve fighting.
what
Osprey.
is it?
Yeah, my bad,
Hangman
my
and
bad.
Swerve Part 2? Is that tomorrow?
No, Osprey and
No,
Swerve
Osprey
tomorrow.
and Swerve. My bad, I
Osprey
got
and
it
Swerve
wrong.
Part 2.
They gonna get
Part
jumped.
2.
They gonna get jumped.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
They gonna get jumped.
So
Finishers are not finishers over there. You could do your finisher like 10 times, they're gonna kick out.
Damn.
Ari's Will's quiet. He's like, yeah, you're right, Smith. Sorry, man.
we act like we didn't see Cody kick out of 18 F5s, but
I'm mad at that
that's neither
shit
here nor
too.
there. That's neither here nor there.
I'm mad
That's
at
what I'm
that
saying.
shit too.
Every
Listen,
example you have for
I'm mad at
AEW,
finishes.
I
Listen,
have for WWE.
Hey,
Every
I'm mad at
example.
finishes, period. I'm
since you
mad at
said
finishes
since you
and
said that,
finishes all
E,
around.
who in
Duh.
WWE has said that WWE sucks and that's currently employed? Who's done this?
Oh, nobody. Plenty of people botched on the mic. Then they say Jay botches on the mic.
But you know what?
They
I
don't
I've seen, I've
replayed.
botch,
seen,
man.
I've
Wait,
seen, I've
wait,
seen Jay botch on the mic.
wait. But
He's
I
first of
replayed
all,
it.
you do know
I'm just
he's
I'm just
like
asking a
illiterate,
question.
right?
I know, but
I'm saying
wait.
you
I just got a
you do
question.
know Will Ospreay's
Wait.
illiterate.
I
Yeah.
just got a
I
question.
love it.
I just got a
That's
question.
all
Will
I'm
Osprey
saying.
is illiterate?
His girlfriend, everybody, his people read his
The
contracts and
best
stuff for him.
wrestle.
Yeah.
The best
But
Will
wrestle.
Osprey is illiterate?
Yep.
I just got a question. When
But
you
Uh-huh.
botch
like you got like this.
that segment, right? What was he
Yeah.
supposed to say?
You know what's funny? If I can hear what he said, I don't remember what he said. Can you play it or you have it? But I
He
don't
said
remember
that's
exactly.
Nick, you
he
got
said
that?
that's the reason AEW sucks.
So he was I'm
I can
paraphrasing
pull it up
once
real
I'm
quick.
just
Yeah.
giving Nick time, but he was saying
Yeah.
because
Because
Dean
he said
Ambrose is the
Osprey said
champion,
that. Oh, that's why AEW sucks right now. Yeah.
right?
That's not
Oh,
what he meant.
he botched shitting on his own company. Crazy.
But that's what I'm
To be
saying. Like,
that
did you mean to say this? Dean Ambrose or Moxley is the champion. That's why AEW doesn't suck.
hey, outside of the WWE universe, they
You
understand that it was a mistake.
no,
In,
but
in y'all
okay,
universe,
but
y'all
the
run with it
AEW guy.
but y'all run with it so y'all could just crack jokes. Ha
No,
ha, it's
I'm
funny. All
asking a
right, cool.
question.
He made a mistake.
Can I ask a question? What was he supposed
Do
to
I,
say?
I have no idea. I have not got a check from AEW ever. I
Hey,
have
look,
never
But
been
no,
hired by
no,
them.
no.
but but
There's
So
funny
you're an
botches all
analyst.
around.
You're an analyst.
I
You're
watch,
giving your
I
opinion.
watch
What was he
Botchamania.
supposed to say?
I
he
watched
was supposed to say the reason AEW is the way it is
It's
because
because you're
Moxley
a
was
world
champion.
champ. AEW sucks. AEW sucks. AEW sucks.
Hey,
You're doing that thing again where you take everything I say out of context. What's up, man?
The only reason AEW sucks right now is because you're our world champ.
Yeah, I get it. It doesn't,
And
you think
then,
that was a botch?
but hold
I don't
on,
think that was a
yeah,
botch.
But
yeah, it
that's
was
what
a
I'm
botch
saying.
because after he said it, if you play the whole clip, he did what Booker T did when Booker T said, "We coming for you, nigga." He did the same thing, but the internet don't show the whole thing, and I can tell you don't watch the show and seen the whole
Man,
thing.
Hey, but
So you
watched it.
speaking
my
on the
I
best.
clip.
watched it.
I can't even
Hey,
find the
You're
full clip.
speaking on clickbait.
But I
Yeah,
So,
asked
they got
you.
us right
I
there.
asked you. You watched the show.
and I told you
I
that
don't
it was
know.
a botch.
No, he said,
I
what
know
was
you
he
said it's
supposed
a
to
botch.
say instead of that?
The
Excuse
world
my
said it's
language,
a
but
botch.
how the fuck am I supposed to know what he's supposed to say? Like I'm
E,
in the fucking creative.
I'm just
Hey,
No,
man,
asking your
hey,
opinion.
the
That's
best, the
all.
best
And I
botch,
told you he
Opinion.
messed up
The
what he
best
said.
botch.
the
I'm
best
not
botch is
debating that it was a botch. We all know that it was a botch. My
He was
question
saying that
was,
AEW is in disarray the way it is because Moxley's the champion. That's what I think he was trying to say.
Yep.
just say you
the
don't know.
Okay?
best,
Is that
Just say
simple
you don't know.
enough?
the
Just
best
Thank
say you
you.
one is
don't know.
Mercedes.
God
Is
damn.
Mercedes when she said,
God damn.
"We are the best
Y'all
wrestle."
AEW marks are good instigators, boy. Y'all should instigate creative to do better for y'all, man. Instigate TKO to stop merchandising and advertising everything. How about that?
you said you was
Get
cool with that.
how about y'all put wrestling first? So y'all fans could be really happy. How about that? So you won't have to use laugh tracks. How about that?
And
So
that's
leave me
what you
alone,
call
man.
and that's what you call
Nobody
clickbait, ladies and
said
gentlemen. That's
that.
what you call clickbait.
Oh
Boom.
fuck.
The E
That was
button.
a good one.
Whole crowd be sitting down, but the sound be going crazy.
The
Go
best
ahead, man.
wrestle. Yo, drop
Hey,
that audio in
WWE
there,
is the
Nick. The best
WWE is
wrestle.
the with the facade with the best wrestle, where they will
Um,
give you a nicely wrapped package, and when you open it up, it's a pack of Reggie in there.
is a pack of shit.
AEW is where the best
Yeah,
wrestle.
well, I puff on this Kush.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought on the whole the men's ladder match at Money in the Bank. It was cool. I've seen a lot better in the past, but
Yeah.
we still got some great wrestlers over there, man. You can't
It's
deny that.
cool. And on that note,
That's it. That's a great way to end it, man. We'll see y'all the next
yo,
episode.
Nick, you gotta put the best wrestle, and then you gotta put the AEW sucks together.
Damn, I got you.
Check out the
Let's
latest
do it.
episode of Botchamania featuring AEW stars and WWE stars.
The only reason
Clip
AEW
it.
sucks
I'll
right
clip
now
it.
is because you're our world champ.
Let's get it, man. Until the next episode. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, all of that great stuff. We available YouTube everywhere that you can hear podcasts. Ari Smith TV, Nick 816, E Will, Shaheem Reed, the Rap on Wrestling podcast.
AEW is where the
There you go.
best
Thank you for joining us.
wrestle.